Wow, do I have a bombshell regarding Epstein to show you. Now, I found a guest list. There's two guest lists. I'm going to show them both to you. They feature some of the most prominent news people, media people, and celebrities, fashion designers in the world. Now, this email goes back to 2010, where they all knew he was an offender. Some of the names are going to blow your mind. So let me show it to you. Let's go through the whole list. So, this is an email from Jeffrey Epstein to his spy, publicist, whatever you want to call her, Peggy Siegel. So this is dated the 10th of August 2010, and it's regarding a dinner on September 16th. Right now, I don't know what this means. Yes, to list good luck and do long belly, but I think the yes here is where she's confirming all these people I'm about to show you have said yes. So the ones that had dinner with him, we start with Dan Abrams. Now, Dan Abrams is the founder of Mediaite. He was also a presenter, or maybe the founder of the Law and Crime Network. You've all seen the, you remember the Johnny Depp court case? I know you've all seen the clips. I actually went to that court case because it's next to where I live, but he's the one that founded that company. He's also the man you might know on News Nation. Now, when we go down the list, you got Christiane Amanpour, the current presenter on CNN, I believe. What the hell is she doing on a dinner list with Jeffrey Epstein? I didn't expect that one. The further we go down, you have Andrew Cohen. I don't know which Andrew Cohen that's referring to, but then you have Leo Cohen. Now, Leo Cohen is one of the most ruthless, aggressive record executives in the world, the music industry. You know how you had Harvey Weinstein in the film industry? Leo is the equivalent in the music industry. Then you have Anderson Cooper. What is Anderson Cooper doing at an Epstein dinner? I haven't seen anyone in CNN mention this. Have you? Katie Couric, who I think is also a TV presenter as well. If we go further down, you got Charles Ferguson. Now, I don't know if you guys have seen Inside Job. It's a brilliant film and it breaks down the 2008 crisis perfectly. He was invited and he went. You also have Rudy Giuliani. Now, I'm not surprised. Rudy Giuliani is the former mayor of New York. And right now, currently, he is part of the legal team that defends Benjamin Netanyahu. So that tells you everything about Mr. Giuliani. You got Richard Haas. Now, Richard Haas to me looks like just a worthless, dirty, grimy politician, individual, whatever you want to call him. Right, so he's a current diplomat. He was on or is on the Council of Foreign Affairs, and he was assistant to H.W. Bush, just a neocon through and through. Furthermore, Richard is part of a secret society called Dialogue. Now, Dialogue was started by Peter Thiel. You know what they do? Every now and again, they have retreats, off-the-record retreats with around 100 people. It sounds very Bohemian Grove-ish, considering Peter Thiel has been mentioned in the Epstein files a lot. Ariana Huffington. I believe she's the founder of Huffington Post. What? You got Fran Lebowitz, who's a comedian. John McEnroe? The tennis player John McEnroe? You cannot be serious. Okay, that was cringe. Christina and Chris Cuomo? What the hell? Is that the guy that was on CNN and he now is on News Nation? Lawrence O'Donnell, isn't he a TV presenter in the US? News or something? The name rings a bell. Charlie Rose? What? Charlie Rose seems like such a mild-mannered, chilled-out individual. What's he doing there? Salman Rushdie, known for the satanic verses, absolute penis of a human being. Jane Fonda, the actress. Sharon Stone, the actress. Martha Stewart? The Martha Stewart? What? Fareed Zakaria? Brother, what are you doing? Aaron Sorkin, who I believe is a writer. I think Aaron Sorkin wrote the screenplay or something to The Social Network and other films. Andrew Sorkin is his son. I think you can find him on Bloomberg or one of them financial channels. Oliver Stone. No. One of the greatest directors of our lifetimes. Very, very politically aware. Wow. That's the end of the first list. I've got a breakfast list that's coming for you. But have a look at this message at the end. So Peggy, the publicist or spy, whatever she is for Epstein, she goes, more to come. I'm going to Dr. Jerry Imber for a little liposuction reduction in the midriff. Pfft, what the hell? I'll be home by 10 a.m., if not before. Pray for me. Did not go through social financial list yet. So this is just media elite then. right? That's probably the best way to put it. Do you want me to just send you the whole media elite list to look over? Wow, wow, wow. So at this juncture on the list, I want you guys to do me a favor. Comment. Are there names on here that I didn't mention, because I don't know a lot of these people, that you do know? Comment. Tell me who they are. Tell me who you're most disappointed in. This is like the media elite all gathering together for a big Epstein satanic, I don't know, PDF file banquet. You know? If I'm being honest, part of me does think they weren't aware of who Epstein really was. But how do you get a gathering of this many high profile media people in one room? How much power did Epstein have? But sorry, now to the breakfast list. So this was an email to Jeffrey Epstein, and this was a breakfast guest list 2 days after the dinner list. The emails are dated back in August, but the previous one, the dinner was September 16th. This breakfast is September 18th. So again, you got Dan Abrams, as mentioned in the previous list. Tory Burch, the Miss Tory Burch, the fashion designer. When I go to Macy's or if I go into Bloomingdale's, I've purchased Tory Burch stuff before for family members or whatever. What? Again, Leo Cohen, Katie Couric, Mr. and Mrs. Christopher Cuomo, Massimo Ferragamo. He's the brother of Salvatore Ferragamo. You know the shoes? I don't think they're Jewish. And of course, you don't have to be Jewish to go to a Yom Kippur dinner, but what are you doing there, bruv? Wait, Tom Ford, fashion designer, shoes, suits, glasses, very expensive stuff, perfume. You also have Rudy Giuliani, again, former mayor of New York, Charlie Rose again, Martha Stewart again, Mr. and Mrs. Harvey Weinstein. We keep going down this list. Who else do we have? Doug Lyman? No. So my favorite trilogy of all time is the Bourne trilogy. The Bourne Identity, the Bourne Supremacy, and the Bourne Ultimatum. Doug Lyman was the producer or the director of some of those. That breaks my soul. Mr. and Mrs. Alan Dershowitz, of course, the current lawyer of Netanyahu, the former lawyer of Jeffrey Epstein, who still kisses Epstein's ass every time he's on Piers Morgan, even though Epstein clearly stated in emails with, was it with Bill Gates, that he hates Alan Dershowitz. Vera Wang, fashion designer. Wow. Now, these are the people who said no. Joe Pagano, Andrew Farkas, Tom Pritzker, George Mitchell. But yeah, sorry, I don't know who any of these people are. Now, I also want to share this with you. These are other cocktail party dinner invitation lists that I found. So, you know the film The Imitation Game? I haven't seen it, but the British actor, I forgot his name, but it's not Benedict Cumberbatch, is it? I don't know. Anyway, it says, Mr. Jeffrey Epstein, please join our hosts, Michael Bloomberg, Eric Schmidt, Joel Stefan, Christine and Stephen Schwartzman, Morten Tildum, Graham Moore, Teddy Schwartzman, Nora Grossman, Ostrovsky, and members of the cast on January 7th, 2015. Again, this is when they knew he was a convicted offender, for an evening of cocktails and company as we honor the Imitation Game. And if we go down, Peggy says, please come join all of our hosts in addition to these confirmed guests. You got Dan Abrams again. Don't know who that is. Nora O'Donnell rings a bell. Princess Ferial of Jordan. Man, get your ass back in Jordan. What are you doing there? Barbara Walters. So I have another dinner list for you now. And this is an email from Epstein to Peggy. And these are a bunch of people who went to some kind of wedding or dinner wedding or something, I don't know. But they're thanking Peggy for a wonderful time. They were all present, of course. So Katie Couric says to Peggy, Casey, thank you for last night. She had a great time. Dan Abrams says, what a lovely dinner. Mika Ertigan says, Peggy dear, thank you for including me at the wonderful evening at the Carlisle. Julie Koch says, last night you showed everyone how to give a fun and interesting dinner party. You have picked up where Nan Kempner left off in a casual way. I was honored to be next to you, blah, 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 blah. She's got her tongue up her ass. But do you understand now? When I discovered this list, I was like, I've seen all these people on the TV. Some of the names ring a bell. I didn't know they were all interconnected. Some are on the left, some are on the right, some are on media, entertainment, some make movies, some are just screenwriters, some have spoken out against Western imperialism like Oliver Stone. But behind the scenes, They're all together. Am I going crazy? Am I the only one? Let me know.